I am here to talk to someone in specific. You know who you are. Yeah, I've come to a lot of realizations real quick. I know what people look like. I saw them last time they were in town stalking me. I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Are you here already? I'm gonna wait a minute, make sure. Let me light a candle. Yeah, I remember a lot of things that just fell into place, as usual. Things come in layers. Plus, this is physical proof that I have this time, a lot of it, that I've been collecting. Chills. Chills. I'm like been having to ground and breathe. Everything's fantastic, by the way. I've been having to ground and breathe because I've been channeling so much energy. It's been crazy, crazy, direct connect stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, everything's great, by the way. Nothing to worry about at all. But definitely I have a lot more information for you. Yeah, let's light a candle. I'm a powerhouse. I'm a psychic powerhouse. It's insane. I know who killed the who am I talking to? Who am I telling this to? San Francisco. I know they're back in. Let me light a candle. I'm gonna light a candle. Putz, I got you on another one. Yes, I did, buddy. Yes, I did. You like the prostitutes, didn't you? Yep. My surfer championship guy, I forget your name, I'm so sorry. The one that had the beautiful house on the beach that your ex-wife gave to us. Um, your girl that ended up missing, the one that you had living there before your ex-wife gave my friend the keys, Matt. Putz got her. Potts. Detective Potts. Okay. Down in Sunset. Golden Gate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just saw that. I don't want to see all that. Who's wearing a mask? There's a flashlight. I don't. The cat. The cat was gone when we got there. The cat was already gone. The cat was with her. The cat was with her. She was looking for her cat. Did she take her cat for walks in the Golden Gate? He sliced her open. He sliced her open from her heart down to her pubic bone. He threw her body in the ocean. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're such a cool dude. I fucking love you, and I'm so sorry. They stole her heart. They stole her organs. They stole her organs. They removed her organs. This must have been, what, 2000? This happened? It was right before we got there. Right before my dog got sacrificed. I was supposed to be a sacrifice. I don't know. They got scared. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. They got scared. Putz got scared. I'm high profile. I was an easy target, like the prostitutes were. Like Kelly was, huh? Potts. I also wasn't a junkie, like Puddles was, huh? Potts. And as for you, 4 people that still think you're in this game, you guys are so stupid. So stupid. I remember you now. I remember the week you came to town. And took shots at me with your cars. Came back to admire your work. I remember that too. I remember you. I have a weird photographic memory for weird things because I forget other things, but I know what you all look like now. I mean, I already knew what his uncle looked like. He put himself right on the target from the start, but you guys thought you were hanging out in the background, huh? I know what you look like. I remember you. I remember each time I saw you that week. You guys couldn't get enough of me. Remember? And as I recall, that week, you never came to my house either. Y'all are a bunch of ballless. I'm just gonna leave it there. And I know what you look like this time. It's gonna make it a little harder for you to try to all hit me with a car. Okay? You might want to rethink this plan again. I can pick you up I can pick every single one of you out of a lineup. Remember that. I know all of your voices now, every single one. You've all now spoken to me directly, foolishly. I know what you look like, and I know what you sound like. I love this game sometimes. Right, honey? It's a little exciting to be me right now. I didn't think you guys were still playing this. I thought you'd learned your lesson already. But apparently, you're just insane. Actually, the readers, a couple of my, was it Bella that called this one? I think it might have been a couple of the readers were calling this one. And I'm like, no, they're not coming back. No way. They're not that stupid. But I was wrong, babe. I was wrong about their stupidity levels. Wow. This has been going on for a while, huh? Crazy. You guys just put yourself right out there, don't you? Still. Right on. Like, you guys are such low level. You're so bottom of the barrel. Yet you still want to play? It blows my mind. Like, blows my mind. Okay. Babe, they're not going to let you through. Maybe I'll go try on Facebook or something. I'm going to keep trying until I get to talk to you. This is mind-blowing shit. Mind-blowing shit. It's funny though, isn't it? It's fucking funny. She was actually the last one for me to have spoken, like, heard on the phone. You want to hear a funny story? I don't know if I told you this. I can't remember. I don't know. Okay, here's a funny story. When I was talking to her, her ex, he comes in, he's like, are you fucking retarded? He's like, why aren't you answering my motherfucking text? She's like, you knew I was gonna be on the phone. You knew I was They couldn't even keep their shit together long enough to do this fucking scam or whatever they're trying to do. He fucking blows his top, starts talking mad shit. I was like, tell him to fuck like, tell him to fuck off, get the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, they can't even hold it together for a conversation, for this covert conversation they're trying to do. It's a little bit of a spy versus spy game here. It's pretty good. It's getting good. But I didn't think you guys wanted to play anymore. Why would you even try to play? You guys are fucking whacking it all. Like, you guys are fucking wacky. You guys are still hanging out together? Like, unbelievable. You guys are still hanging out together. Uncle. Oh god, I can't even remember everyone else's name anymore. I don't even care. This shit's fucking better than the movies. This is better than reality TV for sure, babe. For sure. Yeah. So yeah, I gotcha. I know every single one of you look like, and I know what every single one of you sounds like. Gotcha. I can pick you up out of a lineup if need be. You guys are so stupid. You guys all, you're like, you know what you're, thank you so much. You know what you're like those arsonists. You're like those arsonists that like burn places up, and instead of just going on your merry way because you know the fucking place is torched, you have to like go and like hang out and watch the whole place burn down so the cops already know who you are and like literally come up from behind you and fucking arrest you because you just can't help it. You can't help but return to the crime scene. You guys hung out all week and just could not help but return to the crime scene. And you guys like drinking, huh? You hung out at the bar. They have good burgers there, don't they? Did you get your car fixed? Did you get that car fixed? You guys, y'all, come on. Come on. Babe, this is hilarious. They're hilarious. This is... You're in the room, aren't you? Maybe I don't need to go to Facebook. I really just want to talk to you. That's the main thing, is for me to let you know what's been filtering in, like all the information. You know how God saves like all this information in my brain and then tells me when I need it, and it's like, remember this, remember that, remember that. I'm like, oh my gosh, just like a movie. Yeah, they really shouldn't have come in the room again, because my intuition is just increasing exponentially. Yeah, it was a bad time to come in the room, guys. Like, wow. And to call me, talk to me on the phone, and then to not even be able to hold your cool long enough to go off, uncle, to go off on her while I was on the phone. You fucking idiot. You're such an idiot. You are so typical of a you're so typical of a, I'm just gonna stop now. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let me take a few. Does anybody want to take some deep cleansing breaths with me? How's it going, babe? I love you. It's just crazy that we're like all the way at the top there, and these little peons want to mess with me. They want to tinker with me. It's kind of weird. You guys are like fiends. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. You just can't get enough of me, can you? All of you had to get a piece. How are you feeling now? You glad you did it? You glad I remember each and every one of you in the car you were driving when you almost hit me and did hit me? You guys are really, really stupid. Sorry, I'm trying to be nicer these days, but I just can't even believe I'm seeing you at this time in the race. It's like you guys went and got in your car. As I'm running the race, you guys you guys go get in your car and speed to the end. Just so you can pretend you're in the race again at the very end. Like, bro. Everyone saw you jump out and get in the car. That doesn't count for running the race. Kind of missed the fucking point. It's funny though. It's still funny. I mean, things at this point are funny. It's really like reality. We can't call it reality tarot anymore because there's no cards, but we'll call it reality TV. Well, guess we'll just stick with that. Hey, babe. Love you. I've been thinking about you, like, a lot. Yep. I got this energy going through me. It's insane. The visions are damn near crystal clear, especially when you add in the knowing part of it. I just have a movie in my head a lot, you know what I mean? Even if my eyes aren't closed, I can still see a movie. It helps if my eyes are closed. But, and yeah, still reading my environment is really helpful. God, I love it. Enjoying life a lot. Like a lot. Most of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about the rest. Like, I'm just gonna be so grateful for what I have right now. I'm not gonna worry about that. I am so grateful for everything I have right now. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And peace on earth, you know what I mean? Like, we got peace on earth. If it's not here right now, it's coming very shortly to a store near you. Yeah, it's for real. It's for real. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can you see it yet? I know you can see it, babe. You always see what I see. What is that song? Like, do you hear what I hear? I don't know that song. I shouldn't try to sing it. Song seems appropriate right now, though. Peace train sounding louder, high on the peace train. E-I-E-I-O-I. That song goes too high for me, sorry. There aren't too many songs that don't, honestly. What else? How are you doing, babe? You okay? I love you so much. It's like you're right here, really. I mean, not exactly, but anyways, enough of that. What else? What else should we talk about? How are you guys feeling? You feeling good? Yeah, the energy's great. It's great. There's not a thing to worry about. Not for people like us. I don't even feel the enemy in the room. I know they're up to no good, but it's just like, it's so weird. And that was what was killing me too, is like, how am I not reading their energy yet? Although it did cross my mind. I need to listen to my intuition better, because it did cross my mind. And I'm just like, no, she's so sweet. And then I was talking to somebody else. I was like, how did that get me? Because I've been doing really good reading energy. And I'm like, I think it was the southern accent and the being polite. And I'm like, you know, I always knew, like, being polite will get you in so many rooms. And I've noticed that about people from the South, too. They are very, very polite. But they are just some of the craziest backstabbers I've run into. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I kind of like assholes, because, you know, you come off as an asshole, I know you're an asshole, and then I know what to expect from you, and everything's fine, you know what I mean? But when you come off sweet and you're an asshole, like, that shit fucking pisses me off. I think they're the worst kind. And assholes in the South come off as sweethearts. It that's the last time that's gonna go. I think I would. I've been through training on this, by the way, babe, and they still keep getting me on that caveat. I'm sure they're, but I don't know. I'm sure of something else too. But whatever. A pretty funny story though, isn't it? They brought me right into their bedroom again. Yep. They sure did. Should I need glasses now? Oh, shit. Where's my wrecking crew? What was that surfer's name? Was his first name David? He was like #1 in the world. Back in, I think it was 78, he got the world title or something. I should look it up. I just hate looking stuff up. You should look it up for me, babe. We called his house a ground score. He probably really hated us for that. But it was a great ground score. It was literally on the ocean. Well, you know, across the street, those houses that face the ocean. It was so beautiful. It was a gray house with black shutters. It was so beautiful. And you were living down in San Diego, where it was warmer. Can't blame you. Yeah, surfing there was probably really cold in San Francisco. I never got in that water past my ankles, you know. It was always windy and cold there. David something. I almost can hear the name of your girlfriend. Veronica? Or Marissa? It might be like names you know, like street names you go by, you like your, I would call it a dancer name. I don't know what they call it. Your stage name. Yeah, your stage name. That's probably what they call it too. hit her over the head with a shovel. That's how they got her on the ground. I'm really sorry. That hurts. That really flipping hurts. You guys are sick and twisted. They removed her brains, okay? They removed her brains, okay? I'm sure it's significant. Sorry about that. Something about her uterus, they had a special spot for that. She was special, just like Kelly. Yeah, her. You already told me that. Shizzle. Sorry. You guys are so sick. You know that movie, listen, this is really detailed information. Some people might not want to hear what's going to come next, okay? It's not nice. Children. No. David, no. You don't want to hear this either. No. You know that show they showed us when we were kids, babe? Something of death. They showed all sorts of people dying in real life. They showed a couple eating a monkey's brains that was alive. They ate they ate her while she was alive. Those underground tunnels I was telling you about, I needed evacuated earlier today on Facebook. They're near Sunset. They're under Sunset. At least some of them are. Very close to that house there. There's some kind of opening. Okay. It comes, there's an opening at the beach there. Probably under some kind of marker in the sand. at the entrance to the beach. Behind the, there's bathrooms there. There's cement, like it's a big hill. There's cement there. There's like a water fountain there. Something comes out of the ground there. Out of the tunnel there. There's an opening there. There's an opening there. It's where that's where they dispose of lots of bodies. Out of that entrance, exit. That's right there. It's a big, it doesn't even look right. It's like a hill, it's like a hill, a little hill. I don't think there's a bathroom there, but it's just a weird hill with cement. That's where they get in and out. It goes under Sunset, under the sidewalk, on that side closest to Golden Gate Park. That's where the tunnel is. The entrance is right there at the end of that sidewalk. There's a hill. I'm pretty sure it's right there. If it's not right, it's right there. It's gotta be right there. I can't make my mind go down either way. I just hate like being exact when it's just like it's so. I haven't been there in 20. It's been a long time. I never heard about that, but I have. Yes, it's happening right now. It's happening right now, Sarah. I know it's true. Whatever you heard, if it's in that realm, it's happening right now. It's true. Everything's changing right now. This is crazy. It's really good news. It's great news. Yeah. Yeah. The Pope took back everything that they ever did, basically. Apologized to everybody. People boycotted at the Vatican. Okay, here's a story I haven't told you on YouTube. People boycotted at the Vatican the Pope's Sunday prayer and speech he does every fourth or fifth Sunday of the month. The place was filled with protesters, probably hundreds of thousands, and the majority of them were there for sex trafficking. And some of them were there in protest of what's going on in Israel. Some were in protest of what's going on in Palestine. Some were in protest of Ukraine. Some were in protest of Russia. And I didn't get them all because I was so excited, because literally it was like people protesting terrorism, which it has been obvious has been run by the Vatican and then perpetrated by the United States government. And literally what the Pope said was that they just want peace, and he literally named all of the protesting groups by name, and he mentioned the synagogue, which is not typical of the Pope. He's trying to, he's obviously doesn't want smoke. He's trying to backpedal. See, like, it's not like It matters what he says. What matters is that he's letting you know they have lost, and they are not putting up a fight anymore. They realize they've lost, and they don't want to make it any worse for themselves than it already is. But you should watch it yourself. Like, put into YouTube the Pope speech. This is what I put in: Pope speech, February 2024, and it's his fourth to fifth. Um, I don't know, but you can find it. It's translated, and it's great because typically at the Vatican at this time it would be filled with devout Catholics, but that is not the case right now. It is being filled with protesters protesting the Vatican's um, puppeteering of all of the terrorism throughout the world. And the people have spoken. Literally, the people have spoken. The Pope gave respect and named all of the groups that were protesting there, at least the major ones he was able to. I hope he didn't leave anybody out, but they are admitting defeat, and it's nothing short of what we knew was coming, but you can't help but be happy to see the results of our hard work to bring the truth to light. The spiritual has touched down into the physical world, and magic is here. Magic is happening here and now. There's no denying it. And if they're saying that tunnels are being emptied worldwide, I'll bet you they are. I don't watch the news, but that would be a little piece of news I would believe right now, because the Pope's backing out and they're the head of this. They have been at the head of this. They've been the ones puppeteering with all the money to puppeteer the American government. And so, yeah, if the Pope is saying it's over, it means the American government is going to have to say it's over. And I was saying this on Facebook earlier. That's what's coming next for America, is the American government is going to follow suit as to what the Pope did. And they're going to back out gracefully, because they're not going to want to get it any worse than it's already coming. Just like the Pope doesn't. They already know. They already lost. And they just would like to see if they can get a little less of a spanking by being not being a sore loser, let's say. That's what they're trying. It's hard to explain. But you have to admit it's entertaining. It really is. It's reality TV. I mean, we're making history right now. Big time. We're making flipping history. There's nothing like, I mean, I've been waiting my whole life for this. And I couldn't have wrote the script better. Did the writers come off strike, babe? I don't know. They might have. Because this shit's getting pretty good, if you ask me. So, any news? Let me see what you said, Sarah. I love you. Oh yeah, the farmers are protesting in Europe. You know what else is, I guess truckers are protesting here in the United States too. They were protesting in Canada a long time ago, but it's, the people have spoken. You know, having everybody just show up to the Vatican, who's been running this puppeteering show, to protest that's the people, that's the vote we were waiting for. We got the vote, you know. We got the popular vote, and it's happening it's happening amongst all the farmers in Europe. It's also happening amongst truckers in the United States, And I'm sure there's other protests that I don't know about because I don't watch the news. But all the news I've been seeing lately are great. It's the weather we were expecting to help right the wrongs of nature, the wrongs to nature, I should say. And that's always a welcome sight in my book. Those who were meant to be evacuated will be. Plain and simple. I would feel safe in California right now. I would evacuate, though. I would just wouldn't stay. Pelican Bay has been under strict orders to evacuate. And, yeah. I don't know. I'll wait. I'm really sensitive right now. Really sensitive. It's good though. I'm not sensitive in the ways my feelings get hurt. California's about to fall into the ocean. I've been predicting this for a while now, but it's serious now. It's about to happen. And I just want to make sure everybody's gone. And like I said, they can always go back if it's there, you know what I mean? But my best advice would to take what's important to you and get out. For sure. There were a lot of atrocities done in California to the Native Americans of the area because it is a very beautiful area. They killed a lot of Native Americans for it. They actually sacrificed them. They did satanic rituals. They burned them alive. And they they did it for land that they then raped and pillaged the land. And that's what's not going to save them. No. They're going to lose all the land. It's going into the ocean. It'll no longer exist. You don't deserve it. You don't. So there's that. The trolls decided to come to town. You all are really ridiculous. Because, everyone's watching you right now. Everyone's watching. I'll let you go. I don't even want to mess with it. Have fun with it. Everyone's watching. They always were, but you all are especially dense right now. Seriously. Right now, California is under an emergency evacuation notice. Like, emergency what? Emergency alert. State of emergency. Thank you, whoever's holding up. California is under a state of emergency. They're already evacuating a lot of places due to mudslides, tornadoes. They're having tornadoes. In these weird storms that it brings so much water that they call them river storms or something. And the wind isn't blowing it across, it's kind of stalling out. So with all the redwoods having been stripped, there's no hope for that land all along the coast. They've been losing it for a long time. Anybody who knows anything knows that. So there you have it. The sacrifices that were made before are going to end in the ultimate sacrifice of the whole state. And I'm here for it. I just hope all my friends get out first. But they've been warned. They've all been warned. Many times. So I don't know what else to say about it. Except for good riddance for what they did to the Native Americans. It needs to be gone. It was cursed land. I felt it. Everyone feels it. Everyone knows it. And the people who did it are going to pay dearly. Some promises were made a long time ago by myself and my team. And I'm not going to go over them again, but I want you to know that those promises stand in place. I asked if I could give you mercy, and I was told no. That's not what this is about. No mercy. There's no mercy. And you know who you are. This is a day of peace and a day of unconditional love. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter how many angry faces you make. It doesn't matter. My face still gets more and more beautiful the more I look at it. The more my babe looks at it. So there's that. Your faces continue to get uglier and uglier. Your character, your personality, it all continues to deteriorate into this state of confusion, drunkenness, putridness. You guys stink. Some things never change, huh? You haven't gone to see the doctor about that little problem yet? That's funny. What else? I can barely hear you guys. You're so far on the other side of the fence. That reminds me of this meme I saw earlier today. It was it was this guy that was trying to get over a razor wire fence. I didn't watch it because it looked painful. It looked like way too much for me, but it's almost like you guys are trying to get over the razor wire fence. You guys are ridiculous. You're getting stuck on the flippin' razors. Unbelievable. It's gotta be painful. I'm so sorry about that. These end of days times, but it's gotta be painful. I can feel it. Whew. Definitely. Can feel it. It's alright, you'll be okay. Should have turned over a new leaf. Maybe you still can. I wouldn't show up where I'm at. That would be a bad move. I wouldn't spend another week around me. I already know what you look like. I could smell you from a mile away, too. Know what you look like. Know what you sound like. Guess we're kind of even on that. I know what you act like. Kind of got you pegged. Is that bothering you? What a miserable life to lead. All that hatred in your heart. It's like you all hate each other. They're all turning on each other right now, family. Not that they didn't always before, but it's to a different level. They're really reaping the karma. It actually started February 5th. Readers have been talking about this, and I was hoping they were right, and sure enough, it hit just right on the dot. It actually hit the day before for me. But you know how it is. It always gradually goes into it. And we're well into it. And they're getting all of the blowback that they've been sending at us, that readers have been saying they're getting back. It's going back to them. But they weren't exactly feeling it yet. They're feeling it as of a couple days ago. They're really feeling it. Everything that they tried to get us to feel. And then some. And they really hate each other. They hate each other. They hate their lives. They know what's going to happen next. They know about the public humiliation that has been, all this stuff that you guys know on YouTube especially. I told you what was going to happen to them. They know about that too. And they all hate each other right now because of it. Uncle doesn't want everybody to see how little his pee-pee is. Do you, Uncle? And Stink Puss doesn't want everybody to see what she traded in Odonis for. She's not the brightest either. So there's that. Weirdos. And not in the good way. Don't you love it, babe? It's just like good old times. It's a little bit different this time, though. Because I know exactly... Oh, I guess we knew exactly before, but I even know what they look like now and everything. It's like I'm right in their house. So there's that. No, it's not just you that knows what's going on. What I'm looking for. What the police are looking for. I'm sure they know what they've been knowing too, because they're watching you. They're watching all these stupid moves you've been making as of late. Really dumb. I told you that they were watching you. And you're still making stupid moves, stupid mistakes. Coming on here with your IP addresses. What kind of secret IP address do you think you have going for you? Huh? A super secret cell? You got the hookup. I hope your hookup doesn't sell you out. That's what time it is right now. Did you know that? It's true. I've always been really kind to you to try to keep you from going too far out, but you never listen. YouTube lets you guys run your mouths too. It's funny. Facebook's too scared of anything to come out, so they just block everything. YouTube lets all the naysayers come through. Yeah, there's no getting angry anymore. It's a different perspective, it's a different level, and actually it's a great day, right? Sarah, I mean, it is. It's a great day. We're celebrating, and it's kind of different than the last time I celebrated with a bunch of haters. It's just like, seriously, they are so busted. And I guess they're here. And I heard this was happening, that they just can't stop themselves because they're obsessed. Every single one of them's obsessed, and they literally have nothing better to do because all they're doing is hating each other anyway, blaming each other. So each and every one of them that is on here talking shit, and I'm not even, honestly, I'm not even reading it because I can't read without my glasses anyway, Sarah. And I know I can, differentiate. We figured this game out a long time ago. So we already know the right players, and yeah, it's turned into a comedy. Really, it's a comedy. It's a reality show comedy, and you all are just really, in my opinion, blessed to be able to witness the end of the world like this, and them just literally short circuit. They're short circuiting right now. I think it's funny. There's nothing to get angry about. I already grieved their death. You know what I mean? That's when I was getting angry because I didn't want them to lose their souls. But I already went through this grieving process. So there is no anger left in me about it. They died a long time ago to me. They just don't know they're dead yet. They're like, it's the zombie apocalypse. They're Walking Dead people. So the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead. Is that what we're doing today? Is that what we're playing tonight? Night of the Living Dead. Okay. It's pretty entertaining. Whatever you want to play on the channel, because it's all Hollywood production, and none of it can touch me. Never has been able to, but it really can't touch me now, and it can't touch my lover. And yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing vantage point because I just am able to see their destruction and be no part of it because I don't care. It doesn't make me angry because I don't care. I already grieved their death a long time ago. They died a long time ago to me and to my lover. Didn't they, babe? I can hear your voice in my head. Thank God. Thank God for that. What else? Yep, we're all gonna make it through. We're all getting through. Well, we always knew we were going to. I thought maybe some other people would, and I think a lot of humans made it, actually. There's a few die-hard fans that couldn't quite make the transition. They're still obsessed with me, but they can't go where I'm going. Or where you're going, Sarah. So it is what it is. We already grieved their death, didn't we, Sarah? And don't care. Like, literally don't care. Gotta love it. They're very distant to me. Their energy is very distant. They can barely penetrate. They're not penetrating the room, is what I should say. I don't feel that the enemy in the room anymore. That could be a part of it too. There is no enemy in the room. I know they're here because they're making comments, which I think is funny. Because when I was in Facebook, they can't make comments. Everything's blocked. So I was just like, the enemies are gone. Like, there's no enemy in the room. I can't feel their energy anymore. I used to be able to feel them in the room. I can't anymore. They're not in this realm. I'm not sure how they're getting messages through because I don't feel their energy at all. Chills. You know what I'm saying? They're gone already. We already got past that point. We already got past the checkpoint. We're home free. Y'all ever travel in southern Texas, you know what I'm talking about. Yep. Yep. I mean, it's always been like that, but it's like we've been inching away, and it's over. As a collective, we've gotten past that point. All of us have. And we hold the protection of the 144, we'll call it. We're all standing strong. Their arrows can't reach us anymore. They were becoming less and less effective, but they're not even in the room anymore. They think they are, but they're not. We're in La La Land, having fun. It's amazing, actually, up here. You should have tried it. I'm not trying to rub it in, but you should have tried it. It's a lot better, I'm sure, than where you're going or staying or however that works. I don't even care. I'm not looking back. Neither is my lover. We're just looking each other dead in the eyes. He loves looking into my eyes. And I his. So, there's that. What else? I don't know. Is there something going on in Australia? Fires? Okay, that's the first I ever heard of it. I don't know, is it actually going on? I don't know. I see fires in Australia. Animals need help being evacuated. Okay. Towards the coast. Thanks, Sarah. I'm seeing some things a couple days ahead, maybe. Possibly. Clear brush away from animal pens. Like if you have animals in pens, clear brush away from the pens. Make sure you have hoses on hand and have an evacuation route towards the coast. Water can't get into the ocean, right? Or I mean, fire can't get into the ocean. Water can't. Sorry, it's not a laughing matter. It's pretty serious, okay? I keep hearing the zoo. I don't know what about the zoo. Somewhere in Australia, a zoo, a big zoo. Sydney. Be careful about the fire around the zoo in Sydney. Okay, sounds crazy, but you might have to do like a evacuation plan, a quick one to get them out. I don't see there being a lot of brush around there or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on. Do you have like a wildlife refuge place around Sydney? Something like that. Your dog's gone? Oh, is in your home. Good. A wildlife, like zoo kind of thing. Clear the brush away from around it and get ready to evacuate quickly. Be prepared. Panda bears. Be especially vigilant about the panda bear exhibit. I don't know. I'm just saying, okay? Does bamboo catch? No, because that... Do you guys have, like, dried bamboo patches? It's like grass. Dry grass. It'll burn easy. I know people in Australia, too. Orange. Something about orange. Florida. God, what about Florida? Florida's going under. Okay, Florida's going under. We all knew this was coming. New Orleans is going under. Louisiana's going under, and Florida's going under. Mississippi. Might think about evacuating those places. I don't know what's going on. But if you see something coming, I don't see them not being covered with water. Okay? I don't want to see people... I'm feeling people drowning. Okay, like tidal wave, something like that. Weird like that. Something quick. The Earth's adjusting. That's what happens with tidal waves, right? The Earth's adjusting. And it creates tidal waves, and there's not much time. And it starts with the water going out, and it seems like everything's really peaceful, but it's not. The water goes out. If you see that happening, you need to get out fast. But I would suggest you not wait, because it happens fast. At least be inland. I mean, you're so low. It's all swamp. There's not going to be nothing to stop the water from sweeping across the whole state. A tidal wave. Okay? It's first time I heard of this. So who knows? I'm on fire tonight, though. I'd heed the warning. Wow. Mary Kay. I'd get out of there. And Glenn, your friends, I'd rethink being around there. You're not safe. A lot of places aren't safe right now, I get that. But we have to make smart moves to make it out of here alive. It's going to be about making smart moves. Following your intuition. Don't do it because I said. Do it because what I said resonates. It rings true. Then you know that it's true. If it resonates. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Switzerland. What about Switzerland? Avalanches. Are they getting a lot of snow? Dangerous area. Avalanches and earthquakes. Earthquakes in Switzerland. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Nepal. Earthquakes. Avalanches. I'm assuming. Thank you for the hearts. Very dangerous area. Stay out of the really mountainous regions. I guess it all is. I'm hearing earthquakes. Switzerland, Nepal. I'm sure there's more, but something's going on in Egypt right now. I don't know what. It's like the gods are visiting Egypt. Are there Are there spaceships coming down in Egypt at the pyramids? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing spaceships and the light beams coming down, and then like the shadow of the pyramids, the 3 pyramids. So there's that. The Nile River Basin is, anyways, Egypt, that's right. That's right. Egypt is growing lush lands at the River of Danube, I think. This is prophecy. This was in the Bible. This wasn't what I said. But it's happening now. It's going to be like, like the Garden of Eden all over again. It's going to flourish. The area already is starting to flourish. There might be alien contact there, either now, recent past, present, or future. And near future. It has something to do with the sun gods getting involved. Ancient Egyptian sun god. Something like that. Ray. I think he was kind of like an angry guy or something. Vengeful god is what I'm hearing. Oh, he was vengeful. He's coming back for revenge. That's what I'm hearing. He has come back for revenge, is what I was just told in a very forceful manner. He's already here. Okay. The gods have spoken. They're here. And, I'm just feeling some major otherworldly powers right now in our collective consciousness. I don't know if my fellow intuitives can feel this, but there's something going on. There's visitors. There's a new presence in the collective consciousness right now. It's very powerful, very electrifying. And there's some correlation with sun god Ray and some kind of revenge being taken. It is what it is. I mean, the time is here. All we can do is enjoy the show. What does the ancient emperor say? Get your popcorn, get your pop. This is going to be an entertaining one, to say the least. The backups of, I've been seeing them coming. This is crazy. The stuff that you just see the progression of. I've been seeing them coming for a long time. I'm seeing they're here. They're saying they're here. That you can feel them in the collective consciousness. I know that my lover can feel them too, because he can feel shit like I can. And they're here. Can you feel that, babe? Yeah. There's a definite shift. Okay, say it however you want to say it. There's a definite shift. And it's coming from the other side. It's not coming from here. Can we agree on that? It's otherworldly. Input. It's otherworldly input going on right now. It's pretty exciting. I've been waiting for this. They're here. They are here in our dimension. They're here. Wow. I think I'm gonna go. I want to talk to some of this. I want to process some of this by myself, and talk to some people that just showed up in the room. This is fun. This is a whole new group I haven't had direct access to. This isn't the Galactic Federation. This is a different conglomerate of ancient gods and goddesses that I've always known about, but they're here. I'm in full force. It's just a different feeling. It's like they came from space. I don't know if anyone else can feel what I know that my lover can. I know you can. So I'm gonna process this. This is a whole new ball game, but it's really exciting, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, or the top of it, or however we're working on this. I love you, babe. Love you, Sarah. I will see you guys very soon. Love you. Have a good night.